What's up, everyone? This is Eric with Theme Options Trading, and today we're going to talk about one thing, an important one thing: execution. Execution is something that I took for granted early in my trading career, and it sucked to see how poor I was at it. I had an edge, I had a plan, but I could never execute upon that plan. I thought I could outsmart my trading data. I wanted to better my hard work of data. I said, okay, well, here's my win rate, but can I make this even better based off of a gut feeling? The answer is no, but my pride took over and I truly thought that I could. So this template, this will be free. Download it on my website. I'll post a link below. Really helped me see where did I suck on my execution. First, it was everything. I track 5 things, very basic. Was it a planned trade? Was it an on-time entry? Did I have appropriate and unchanged risk? Did I have a planned exit or a reason for exit? And was my size or ads appropriate? And this will update based off of what you pick. Very useful for me. And again, this is free. So, what did I find? I found that for me, over time, the one thing that crushed me were my exits. I got in a streak of losing, and anytime something happened in my favor, it was really hard not to pounce and say, okay, I'm exiting right here. I don't care where this thing goes. I just want to take my money and run. Okay. In the moment, it felt nice to see a green number. But had I been patient, had I waited for my planned exit or a reason for exit, the gains would have been much more. And it took me a lot of time to realize that, unfortunately, but now I do not take execution for granted. You can have the perfect edge in the world, but if you cannot execute upon the strategy and actually extract that edge from the markets, it's useless. You have to be able to execute. I'm going to show an example of why this is so. Let's take a look at a strategy over 10 trades, and it has a 50% win rate. Your expected risk to reward ratio is 3 to 1. Your expected growth is 10K. Okay. Let's say you traded this thing 5 times in a row. They were all losers. But what you don't know is the math will turn out in your favor, and the next 5 are going to be winners. But 5 losses in a row, you do not trust the data. So what do? Okay, I'm up $300. This is amazing. Let me go ahead and just exit now and I'll be okay. $300. What's going to happen? Yeah, our win rate has stayed the same, but we reduced our actual risk to reward. Our actual growth decreased by $2,700. This is because we did not trust the data. I'm going to say trust the data. I don't know how many times, but it's important. I don't care how many losses you have in a row if you truly believe you have an edge in the market. We're not going to get into the details of, well, what if the themes have changed, what if the market's changed. I'm talking about strictly from an execution perspective. It doesn't matter. You have to be able to execute. You can have a horrible day, but tomorrow or the next day, you have to be able to execute the exact same as you did before because you have to trust your process, trust your edge. One thing that people need to understand is letting your winners ride is how you make it in this field. Yes, risk management, I'm not going to discount that. You have to be able to manage your risk. But if you cannot let your winners ride, you're never going to make up for the losses. It's just not going to happen. And as we can see here, if we exit early, the math is not going to be in our favor, and it's only a matter of time until we blow up our account. Please do not take execution for granted. Do not learn this the hard way like I did. Start tracking your execution. This is free on my website. Click the link below to download it. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Thanks again. Until next time.